Hey guys, so in this video I'm going to be making the vision where he's coming out of the hex static. So the blocks that we're going to need, we'll start off with the glass. Need orange and the panes. Next, for concrete, I need black, gray, yellow, and white. And then for the terracotta, we're gonna need purple, yellow, and cyan. And we're also gonna need a shulker box, black shulker box. We're also gonna need a snow cap, or top snow, same thing. And black stone, you're gonna need, really any one of these will work. I think I'm just gonna use regular black stone, or you could just use black concrete if you don't have this in survival. It's whatever. It'll end up looking the same. So first, starting off, we're just gonna do a 5 rows of purple. Yeah. And then once you have that, you're gonna put 2 blocks of purple on either side, one from the edge. So this will be the 6th row. So fill this in with the cyan. And then fill up another 6 rows for the legs. Alright. Once you have that done, we're going to just move on to the front. This is basically the same as this side of vision, except we're going to change it a little bit. You can see in the thumbnail. So, take the yellow concrete, one right in the middle, and then a yellow one right next to it. You're going to take the purple, put one on either side, and then go to the cyan, fill in this row. Alright, then next we're going to place cyan on top of the edge in the purple. And then your purple, make a diagonal, like that. And then take out the gray, and fill that in. Then you put gray on either side on the next row. And then we're going to fill this in with cyan. And then keep stacking it like this. Till you get here, and then you can just fill this in, and 3 blocks up on either side like that. Yeah, so it should be looking like this. And then we're gonna take the purple, fill in the columns. And then we're going to go up on either side with the cyan. And then up with the purple. Like that. Cyan on top of the purple. And another purple. So that's what it's looking like right now. Again, same as the other one. And then we're going to do row of gray, except not on the edges. Fills in with cyan, and then come and make a angle or an L on the top of the gray on either side. Get back to the gray concrete and fill in the columns. And then you're going to take your yellow terracotta, square in the middle, back to the purple, yellow concrete. 2 in the middle. Back to the terracotta. Place 1 on either side. Back to the concrete. Make like a kind of U shape. So we should have something like that right now. We're going to go back to the cyan. Fill in this row. Go back to the purple. Square in the middle. And then we're going to extend this 2 on either side. And then we're going to fill the rest of this in with yellow terracotta. And then we're going to do yellow concrete on top of that. So that is the front torso and the legs done. And we're gonna alter this, but yeah, not right now. It's just easier to build the whole thing first. So we're gonna come with a purple. We're gonna do this on either side. 4 out for the hands. 2 rows of that. We're gonna do 2 blocks on the far side of the arm. And then fill this up until, yeah, we can actually do the top first. Get the yellow terracotta and make an angle like that. Take the purple, do a diagonal. So you should have something like that. Next, go to the gray concrete. Place 1 under. We can kind of fill this in with a cyan. This doesn't look right. I'm confused. Wait. It's because it doesn't extend far enough. Okay, it's supposed to come over here. There we go. Okay, that's it. And then 2 under that. And then we're gonna fill this in. So like that. Then we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. So this thing, diagonal, fill in with this. Gray is gonna come right here. Fill that in. Come down here with the purple. 2 rows. 2 on the outside. And then fill in with cyan. Like that. Okay, so this is the front. And now we're just going to do the back, which we don't really have to do because of the cape and everything. But I think I'm going to make the cape on this one flow. You know, because he's being sucked back into the hex. If you know, you know. So I'm just going to build some of this up, but I'm not going to do all of it. I'll probably just do the legs how I have them now. All this you can fill in with cyan. Alright. Then with the hands, you're just going to come back like we usually do. And then fill in. You just kind of mirror it. So this side's full. And this side's the same as the front, except mirrored. And then we're just going to fill it in with terracotta. Or the cyan terracotta. And I believe this is like that. Yeah. So this is going to be the cape. Gonna keep going up. Yeah. just gonna look at this other statue. Okay, so it comes back like that. Okay. Yeah. So, I'm just gonna leave that for right now and do the same thing on the other side. I guess I'll go ahead and fill the arms in. I usually wouldn't just because of the cape, but I don't really know how I'm gonna have it flowing yet. So just go ahead and fill them in. You don't have to if you're in like survival or something. Something like that. In the back, I should fill in. I'm gonna kind of mirror the front just because it's not as important to get it right. Just because this is not going to be the main thing you're looking at whenever you see the statue. It's like somebody going up to the back of it and making sure, you know, his back is accurate. Nobody's going to do that. So, just going to kind of mirror that and then maybe fill in with gray. Like that. Something like that. And then for the cape, you're going to take the yellow and do a diagonal on either side. I'm going to fill that in with yellow. 2 on either side with the terracotta. And then we're going to go down 5. On either side, like that, and then just drag this down, fill it in with the yellow terracotta, like that. And the way we're gonna make it flow is just by making it 3D. It's just kind of flat right now. So what we're gonna do is just raise it up a little bit and then continue to go down. So I'm going to start here. Go 3 up with the yellow on top of that on either side. And then fill this in with yellow terracotta. And you can raise that up too. So this is what it should be looking like. In the middle, we're going to do another row, minus these, and then another on top of that. Should have something like that. And now we're going to start going down, but skip this row. So we're just going to work off this. So I'm going to do 3 on either side, part of this row. I'm going to take the yellow. Bring it down, say 5 again. So that's 4, 5. Dang it. Okay, here we go. Yeah. And then we're just going to fill this in again. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. So next thing we're going to do is raise it up again. So it's not really that much different, but I'm going to do L shape like that. Another L shape angle thing. And then I'm going to go up 1 for this row and just fill it in. Like that. And then we're going to fill in this row. And then maybe fill in like that. Yeah. Alright, and then we're just going to bring this row down again. Like that. And this time, bring it down. Is this on top of it? That's fine. Is it? Whatever. Bring this down 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Same thing on the other side. Yep. And then we're just going to bring this down again. Fill it in. Yeah, like that. And then we're just going to fill this in like we've been doing. This is usually how I make capes that are, you know, a little bit more dynamic. I think it's something like this. I'm pretty sure in the actual thing, he might not have been wearing his cape, but for the statue's sake, I think this looks a little bit better. So we're just going to roll with it. Probably should have mentioned that before I started building it, in case somebody, you know, really wanted it to be accurate. I'm not sure if he was wearing his cape or not. Maybe it was just stuck to him. I don't know. But I think I watched it back and he wasn't wearing it. But we're making it. I'm just doing that to make it a little bit more spooky. I'm just doing this to make it a little bit more, I don't know, better looking. Like an actual cape. Yeah. There we go. So, you could also put some right here. Huh. Yeah, it looks fine. And then maybe we could go down like that. That works. Kind of looks like it's being blown back. So, next we're going to move on to the head. And we're going to end up destroying a lot of this, just to do the, you know, the effects and such. But, I'm just going to build the whole head right now. Just to make it a little bit easier. That's the wrong block. So, take the purple. Go out 2 for the head, like we usually do. Drag it over another 7 to connect it with this side. And then the middle, break out the 2 middle. And replace it with cyan. And then we're going to fill in this row. Except for the middle. There we go. Should have something like that. And now we're going to take the snow cap and do 3 on either side. Then replace black concrete behind that. Fill in the rest of this row with purple. Another row of purple. And then for the eyes, we're actually going to use a shulker box. So, where the eyes usually go, right here. Just going to do white on either side. And then for the shulker box, that. So you can't really notice it. You could also do them standing straight up. Maybe it does a little bit better. Makes them look more surprised. I don't know. Could do it like that. Or we could do it like that. Or you could just use black concrete. Whatever you want to do. I'm going to leave them like... that just kind of looks weird. I think I'll leave them like this. Yeah. Alright, so then you're going to do another row of purple. That. You're going to take the yellow terracotta and just kind of make a diagonal and then fill the rest in with yellow. Or with yellow concrete. Go back to the cyan and do 4 in the middle. There we go. Then I'm going to fill the rest in with the purple terracotta. I've been trying to make the statues a little bit more intricate, just so they don't look boring. I was saying earlier that, like, some of these are a little flat. Besides Rocket and Groot, they're not. But, I don't know, some of them are a little flat, but, like, with all those added, you know, like, knives and stuff, tried to make them 3D. Or, like, with the Red Goblin, he's really 3D. So, I've just been trying to make them a little bit better. I think it works out. Just because they're not so flat or boring. Alright, so for the head, you're going to come back until you're 1 out from the cape. And then we're going to build up right there. And then fill the rest in. Right here, we're going to make a square. And another little column. And then we're going to take the gray concrete. This is not right. You want to delete that. Okay, there we go. Yeah, okay. And then take the cyan. Fill this in. You're going to do a row till its head. You're going to do 3. Am I confusing myself? 1, 2, 3. I don't know. No, this is definitely wrong. There we go. I will actually fill this in and then tell you whenever it's right. Just so that you can copy it without me having to go, I don't know. This looks right. Actually, no. That looks right. Alright, so this is the general what you should have. I'm just going to do the same on the other side. Oh, this looks weird. So go back to your 1 out. Fill this in. Do a square. Another square. Then we fill this in. And then we do purple. Back to cyan. And fill it in. There we go. And then for the top of the head, let me see. We're gonna do another 4 right next to this one. I'm just gonna bring it back. Then on the front, we just do that. That's about it. And then we fill it in with the purple. Yeah. And then for the back, we just fill in like it's a row. So 2 rows of the purple, 2 rows of the cyan, back to the purple. And then what? Oh, I guess it's supposed to be like this. Yeah. So that's what you should have. And now, finally, we're to the good parts. So, throw out everything except for the orange and the black stone, because we don't need it. And now it's time to, you know, destroy them. So we're gonna start off with the face. I'm gonna do the corners. Hit this out like that. And then any inside that you can see, block it up with a black stone. So basically like that. And then we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna go back over it with the orange. So like that. Do a little bit more. I'm gonna hit out this. Maybe like that. It really doesn't matter how much you hit out or how little you hit out, because it's like this is not accurate just because it's, you know, he's being ripped apart like small, like, you know, little pieces of him. So we're just gonna make it try to look good instead of, you know, completely how it was in the show, which on the show he's laying on the ground, so I'm not gonna count that. We're just gonna try to make it look good. So on this side, hit out the corner like that. Maybe go up, fill that in, and do one right here. This is all just kind of random. Let me hit out a big portion. Just fill it all in. Like that. Yeah. Alright, so we're gonna do the head. I'm gonna take any blacks in that sea. Well, actually, no. Yeah, okay, just bear with me. I don't know how to explain this. I'm gonna do a couple orange on each thing, like that, but I'm not gonna fill the whole thing in. It's like that, like that, like that. Yeah. So it's just kind of random. And then we're going to take the stained glass and fill the rest of it in. As if we were like building the statues. So you just replace all the blocks that you hit with the orange. Like that. Or with the orange panes. There we go. There we go. And then down here. Like that. And then to make it look a little bit more 3D, we're going to just drag it out the side. This part doesn't really matter. You're just kind of blocking it in and such. So it's kind of random. Like, I don't really need to describe how I'm doing it. It's just random. Yeah. So that's what you kind of want to go for. And then we're just going to do it on the whole entire body. But just kind of random. Like I'm not really planning this. So I guess on the arm, do that. The hand. Yeah, you don't have to follow this exactly how I'm doing it. Just kind of do whatever you think looks good, and it'll look good. You mainly want it to look good to you, so just hit out whatever you want. Don't hit out what you don't want. So this is all just random. Random as in I didn't plan where I was gonna hit out, but not random as in if it looks good, then I keep it. So just think about what you're doing for hitting out blocks. Like I'm doing as random as I can. I'm not doing like, you know, knocking out a whole section. But I guess you could if you wanted to. Yeah. Like that. I can also do some of the middle. Yeah. Now I guess I'll get some of the back too. That. Yeah. I'll do some of the arm right here. Alright, and then now I'm just gonna go back and fill in a couple spots. The orange, again, it's all random. Alright, and then now I'm just gonna fill this rest of it in like I did earlier with the panes. Did I hit this block out? Alright, and then now that we have it all filled in, we're going to do the same thing that we kind of did on the face and just make some blocks, 3D with the panes. And again, this is random as well. I think it's about everywhere. Alright, and then now I'm gonna take the orange glass, like the regular glass, and just kinda do some particle type things going back off of them. And then I'm just gonna do stained glass kind of over them. Just make them look a little bit more random. I think that's it. Yeah, he looks pretty destroyed to me. So I think that'll do it. So this has been the Vision being sucked back into the Hex. Basically like Vision disintegrating, but yeah, kind of a long video, but if you enjoyed it, maybe subscribe or something if you haven't. I don't really know the percentage of people that are subscribed that aren't. I'm not gonna put that up because like it's whatever. I'm too lazy, but yeah, if you like the video, I guess you should subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. I've got tons of other statues and such, so ton of Marvel stuff, MCU. So yeah, anyways, thank you for watching. I guess you could also like the video or turn on the bell thing, because I don't really know whenever I'm gonna be uploading. I don't really know if that works, but do whichever you want. Yeah, whatever you want. But I have 2 videos on the end card. Maybe click one of those if you're actually done with the statue. But thank you for watching, and goodbye.